Hello Libra, and welcome to your solar year ahead coffee cup reading. This is a birthday gift for you guys. I do offer these. They are pricey because some private readings are very detailed, and of course it's a year ahead reading, so I do offer those if you want to get one. And they do have like little birthday specials too, so you can check that out if there's a Libra you want to gift it to. But this is a gift for you guys in general. I'm going to be at the end of the reading also adding for each Deacon an animal spirit card plus 2 tarot cards each to kind of give more detail. And I already pre-shuffled the cards. You know, I film on my camera so to not waste time. And yeah, so we're going to get into the reading and see what shows up for you guys for the solar year ahead. And like I said, it's my birthday gift to you guys. I'm going to pull the first card in general. And you got Black Panther, okay? Passion, follow your passion. That's a beautiful theme to have for the solar year ahead. You know, this usually denotes to me, it's definitely telling me to, you know, you should be focusing on yourself a lot during the year. There have probably been twists and turns, unexpected things that brought you to some certain point, okay? And you're still going to be faring well, but yet it's going to be like an urgent need that you're feeling in your bones and in your soul that you need to express more and more fluently and be more true to yourself, okay? So this is a theme, follow your passions. Do what, you know, don't always acquiesce to people. Follow what is good for you. It does denote a lot of sensuality, a lot of strength, getting clarity, but at times it does talk about solitude. So sometimes it's good to be in solitude, isolate, in serenity, retreat to be able to gain perspective on what is important for you. So that's the overall message that came through, and we'll tie it in and see what goes on in the reading. Oh, I didn't flip the cup. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we have here, Libra. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. You know, foundation is really showing up here. Your money, your home, relationships, work, thoughts, your thoughts are in the spotlight this year. That's what came up in a general. Your income, money you earn is showing up, and your resources, okay? Now, there is financial gains and material benefits coming in through the year here. Finding new sources of income, okay? Because we're seeing doubles here too. And along with that, emotional support, it's tied in together. You will discover what matters most for you, okay? For your happiness. And you know, it's not going to be so much about money. All right? So that's showing up a lot. Just do what you're spending, okay? Because we do see a little yellow here. What you're spending. As money is coming in or an increase of money, watch not to overspend. That is a major theme that showed up here. Focus on organizing your finances. Save, conserve money. Use and spend wisely, okay? For some, I see home businesses, all right? Or it's a second source of income working from the home. So you may be making money, you know, on the side with a hobby or something that did come into focus heavy. Watch or be aware of any income or a share or shared accounts. And like your partner's accounts, whether it's business or private, okay? It can affect the family or the home and the savings, okay? We're seeing that. Debts, any contracts, insurances, 401ks, for example, because I'm looking at the career end too. Update them, review them. You're going to be climbing up the ladder this year, and whatever you do, whatever your goals are this year. So, you know, this is the external side. So we're looking at career or whatever you do most of the day. Okay, so a lot of you, it looks like you're going to be climbing the ladder. career growth for some is significant here. Okay, so I like that. Especially with special skills you have, okay? Because others around don't have that in your work or whatever. So use your special skills. That's very important. Matters of the heart is very heavily accented too. Now, okay, in the next month, very soon coming in too, actually, I feel the energy now. You can meet someone, and this could be through a family connection, a brother or sister, or a group of friends, someone that people that are close to you. Some may be adding a pet to the family, okay? Like, or you adopt a pet. You maybe you never had pets. You or bring in another pet that is showing up too. It did show. It did show up. So I do say what I see. Yeah, adding a pet to your home or something, or you're deciding to it. Now, important people are going to be coming into your life, and I feel this is because maybe spring or the first quarter of next year. Okay, we see important people coming into your life. And the sun is here. So, maybe even the summer, I see, hotter temperatures. Like a friend can become a relationship at that time, okay? Time is different for everyone. I'm just trying to pinpoint some stuff. And they can be either a secret affair or you keeping the relationship very quiet. That's another thing that really popped up heavily here. Let me see. Yeah. Definitely protect your health this year. Your entire solar year, that did come into focus heavily. Your health and well-being, okay? Now there can be some unexpected problems that comes with health, or like odd symptoms or weird symptoms can suddenly occur. Also, be careful of any addictions that you have. Just say you stopped smoking, be aware not to restart it again, or alcoholism, drugs, that is showing up too. Keep a balanced and sensible diet, okay? It's like I see a little off course, so that is a very strong message. Make sure also, because this is forming a square and lining down, make sure that that you get any household repairs, get them done this year, okay? If there's anything in the home that needs to be fixed, that did come into focus, okay? Include a lot of relaxation to maintain your strength, okay? So that is another message that really came through here. Watch not to be too much of a people pleaser, okay? This year. And ignore your personal interests and needs, okay? So do not ignore your personal interests and needs. That's what I meant to say. So don't be the people pleaser all year. It did show up. Taking care of yourself is more really in focus this year. It's a strong message, okay? Yeah, follow your passions. There we go. So that kind of resonated right there. Put your needs and desires first, and at least, most of the time, okay? Spend time in places that are more spiritual this year, with maybe a partner or a spiritual companion, okay? Because that is showing up. Really spend more time in those areas. You know what's very interesting? This year it's like reading, writing. Read this year a lot. Prayer. Also, make those prayers, affirmations, okay? And connecting spiritually is very heavily in focus. Also, I see, like music is in focus. Writing, reading, journaling, things like that. It's very good. And retreats. That comes with this too. Solitude retreats. Okay, very important. All these things can lead to answers and a peace of mind. Okay, so you'll be getting spiritual messages, epiphanies, and answers, and a peace of mind. It's very important. Home and family definitely aligning is in focus. Okay. You know, coming out of this year, there is more order, more stability, or that is something that it's urged for you to do. It is not the best time to bring anyone or allow someone to move in with you, like into your home, your residence. That person could bring some restrictions and limitations. Okay, so that is a message. You know, it's just what shows up. Everybody, it's free will. You know, starting the year around your birthday time, like when your birthday is coming up next year, is what I feel. Relationships can bring a sense of unpredictable energy. Okay, because you get open spaces here, the alignment. There can be unpredictable energy there. Don't take any of your relationships for granted. That is a special message. They may not be there when you really need them, okay? They can surprise you. So don't take anything for granted or, you know, like predictable who's who, because there's unexpected energy there that did show up. Also, unexpected events are going to be occurring, and it's going to affect your family, finances, or your partner's finances. Okay, because we're seeing that energy too. If you're relying on someone else's income or support, it can end. But an unexpected ones can come in. So that is a message that came up through some of you too. Again, this aligns here with health. Health problems are showing up for some, like allergies, I feel too, can be showing up here a lot. Or difficult symptoms to diagnose. That's something there too showing up. For others, it can affect your job because it's aligning across the outer side. And there can be loss of jobs. You know, maybe you have contract jobs and you could lose some jobs. But for others, it could be betrayal and like treacherous co-workers around. So be careful of that energy too, okay? Any sorrows and any losses that occurs will be caused by others this year. And that could be connected with work, like employers, your co-workers. Or for some, you know, it could be by medical professionals. There could be a medical malpractice suit going on. So if you got anything with health-wise, get a second opinion. Double check those tests. Double check any medicines they're giving you. That did show up for some too, okay? Again, home and foundation is coming in very strongly. There is transformation and it's going to continue, I think, even beyond the solar year. Make sure your home is a safe haven, okay? And that you're very comfortable in it. Anything that is not or whatever, you have to readjust or clear out. Dramatic changes in your attitude towards your home, your residence, or members of your family is happening here. Whatever happens, make practical choices and just go with the flow of life. Okay, so those are the messages that came through. Like I said, it's a very, very general reading. Okay, on the plate. Woohoo! Very interesting. Okay, very creative energy, okay? Now, your social life with your friends, also your goals are definitely in focus this year. A very extremely creative energy is showing up here. All right, so very creative this year. You're extremely creative. I want to even use that word, okay? Extremely creative. Wow, wow. Now, some may find the love of their life. That really did show up. While others of you may be even becoming pregnant, or giving birth. It can be even connected to adopting a child because there's a spade there. Because I see very fertile and life-altering events that is looking more in focus going into like, well, the northern hemisphere here, it's going to be springtime maybe, second quarter. That's when it's a heavy focus on that. It can go throughout the year, but that did show up then. So that does show up there. Now, career and business. You may be recognized as a person of authority because it's aligning with this spade here too. So that is really good. There is some heavy career growth too. I really do like seeing that in your field. And that could be around mid-year, you know, because we're seeing a midpoint area here. Also, creative pleasures. There's resurfacing. New romances coming through. Okay, you got romantic energy through this. This is showing a lot here in different areas. It's amazing. Creative projects, okay? Also, you need to review your priorities. We're seeing a lot of that, aligning like that. And all your social connections, okay? You need to see if they have been getting you what you want in life. If you need to make those changes, all right, make them before your birthday again, closing your solar year next year, okay? All right, you have passion. You definitely, we see the passion there. We do see some you gaining some perspective, and again, an accent of you and where you want to go in life. This is also telling you to be connecting more spiritually, okay? Blessings coming from the universe there. Yes, there is some emotional energy here, but health and well-being too is very important. Very unusual plates. I really do like it. It's very powerful though. All right, so really those messages did come through there. So yeah, that's all I could say there. Yeah, some of you may be finding the love of your life this year too. Very interesting. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, let me just make some room. Pull this up here, I guess. And we got the Black Panther there. Is we're going to pull these cards for each deacon, okay? Sorry, I hit the phone. Okay, let me make some more room here. Move up all this stuff. Okay, so for the first deacon, Libras, that would be if you're born between, you got to check your time of birth because there you could be cusping. It's usually September 24th to October 3rd is the first deacon. It could start September 2nd, 22nd. So check your birth time and see that year when Libra sun came in. But basically it's September 24th to October 3rd is the first deacon. And the card you get is Kangaroo, okay, which is be grateful for all you are blessed with. It's gratitude, and I'm going to define in a minute. You got the King of Swords, and you got the Nine of Wands. Okay. All right, so this is beautiful. This is a message that's coming through. This is telling me definitely that diplomacy and appreciation of beauty is really comes through here when you get a kangaroo. Sensitivity and intensifying your emotions. Okay, so you're going to be more aware of the beauty around, more emotional, and it's going to make you a little bit more vulnerable this year too, okay? But you're going to be blessed with a keen mind, okay, this year. You will be approaching life and issues in more intellectual oh God, I'm tongue-tied. In a more intellectual perspective, okay? You're going to be seeing things in a more intellectual perspective, and you're going to be analyzing some problems and determine what needs to be done to correct things, okay? Because here you got a King of Swords. So here we are talking about a focus on you again, and we're going back to passion here and looking at the rest of the reading. So really Analyze what's going on with you. Make yourself first. Balance it with your emotions. Okay, so there is a sense of here, like we just said with the kangaroo, be grateful for what you have, for all the blessings that you do have, because other people may see you like you have more than they have. That's another feeling I'm getting here too. All right, but this is really a focus is on you strongly this year and wrapping up some things. You're going to be coming, wrapping up some things into your life this year and starting a whole new phase. So probably the next solar year, you're going to start a whole new beginning. Okay, because you got a 9 here too. But what I'm seeing here, really, you're talented. You're going to be more expressive and patient. Okay, so that is the message that came through there. Okay, so watch out for too much worry though. Just process things. There's a lot of creativity here. Like I said, talent is showing up. You're stronger than what you think. Okay, when I see the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it's like whatever hasn't killed you just made you stronger. Okay, so these are beautiful messages. There's a sense of mental and emotional balance, okay, and creativity. Also, I think maybe because sometimes a kangaroo, when I look at it in a coffee cup, it denotes like the moon in a way. There's that intuitive feeling, sensitivity to it, intensifies emotions, as I just said. And there's also a beauty that you see through things, okay? You may be more attracted to people this year too. So that's another thing that we saw that I'm seeing there. All right, and for the second deacon, Libras, those that are born October 3rd, October 4th to the 13th, okay? This is for you guys. Okay, you got the buffalo. Trying to move everything up again. I have limited space here. Okay, so you got the buffalo, which is abundance. It's beautiful. You are the provider. You are provided for in all ways. Then you got the 6 of Wands and you got the 8 of Cups. Okay, so when I'm seeing the buffalo here, definitely, and with the 6 of Wands, it's definitely telling me you could be very successful this year. All right, there is a logical and disciplined side to you that is very important to you this year, when I'm seeing especially with the buffalo here. You are very tenacious and you can do difficult work to perfection this year, all right? You have a talent for innovation and creativity this year, definitely, all right? Now, if you get your life in order, you can be popular and successful this year, okay? So you got the 6 of Wands. You could be maybe even traveling, but this is definitely some successes. Like I said, if you get your life in order, you can be popular and successful this year, okay? You could be learning new skills that can help you in your work, okay, or your endeavors. Stay true to yourself. You got the 8 of Cups here. So there's a big focus on what it is that you need to let go of, what it is that you need to keep, how to emotionally balance things. So with this here, it's definitely stay true to yourself. Dare to be different, you know, especially with the Black Panther, with the Buffalo, with the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. Dare to be different is what I really feel here too. Very idealistic this year. Yeah, a little bit quirky because we got the buffalo. That's how I read that too in my coffee cup. And, you know, memorable, okay? Health and well-being, love is very important. 6 is also service to others and a focus on what needs to get rid of, you know, the emotional world and that. So that's what we're seeing there, okay? Now with the buffalo, yeah, there's a little bit of quirky energy, but very memorable too. So you may have a memorable year. And your memory may be even heightened this year too. So that's what we're seeing there for you guys. And for the third deacon, Libras, which are born, where's my piece of paper? I wrote it down. I think, yeah, it's the 14th to the 23rd. Yes. Okay, you got raccoon. So for the third deacon, Libras, born from October 14th to the 23rd. You got raccoon, which says resourcefulness. You have all the resources you need. You got the 10 of Swords and you got the 7 of Wands. Okay, so when we see the raccoon here, I like the raccoon. Okay, he's very resourceful, especially when I see him, you know, or animals like that in the coffee cup. it is really talking to me and saying to me that you're going to have a very keen curiosity this year, a bright sense of humor too, okay, and athletic type of interests. All right, so I am seeing that energy with the raccoon. I'm very resourceful this year. With the 10 of Swords, that's a 10, and you got the 7 of Wands. This is really brand new starts, okay? These could be accumulation of great ideas and starting all over again too. Or definitely brand new starts, leaving things that were behind. Things could have come to an abrupt end. With the 7 of Wands, you're definitely holding your own, and you're going to be pushing forward, okay? Now, what I'm feeling here also is very agile mind this year, okay? Generous, very generous. You're going to be generous and very tolerant by nature. There's going to be more of an openness to new people and to new ideas, because you're going to be holding your own and letting that go. Let's see. What did I just feel here? You know, although you're going to tend to be a little bit more expressive, you're going to keep lots of personal information to yourself, because you got 7 here. And that is a good idea, okay? Because that's going to push you forward. That's a very, very new beginning here. This is keeping private information to yourself and progressing and holding your own. You're going to be a lot more alert this year, a lot more private, and very mentally oriented, okay? Very resourceful. So that's the messages that came through with you guys. Overall, we're really looking at focus on yourself, follow that passion of yours. Home and Foundation is transforming, and it's continuing to. But when I put all this reading together with the kangaroo, the buffalo, and the raccoon, because they merge together too, you can look at all the entire Libra energy here. So focus really, be thankful with what you got. Abundance and resourcefulness. Okay, so we're looking at the Knight of Swords, a definite focus on you. This is clearing out some jealousy, clearing out worries, clearing out and wrapping up some chapters in your life. This is successes. This is moving forward. Some may even travel. This is getting rid of some emotional baggage. See, running away from this. I really do like that. And brand new beginnings, brand new starts, and keeping things to yourself, but you're really, you could be very competitive and bringing in things and ideas, but keep them more to yourself and private this year. And you can have, like I said, your skills could make you get a higher position maybe at work that other people don't have. So we're seeing that theme again too. Well, anyway, Libra, that was your solar year birthday reading ahead. I hope you enjoyed it. It was my pleasure doing this for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful solar year birthday ahead. I hope, and beyond. I hope all your wishes come true. And that's it. Okay, bye guys.